Obviously, anybody who is purchasing would very much like to buy their own house, and the majority of houses, especially in England, are freehold rather than leasehold, because you own the land that the property is on. That said, if you then take that property and you converted that property into 3 flats, there are communal areas that nobody can own. So what happens is the freeholder will grant a leasehold interest in each of the flats, which used to be 99 years, 125 years is probably more prevalent today with a new build. So you own a 99 or 125-year lease on the flat. The communal areas are owned by the freeholder, which is covered by service charges or jointly by the lessees, and you pay ground rent to the freeholder. It isn't an issue 99% of the time, unless, of course, A, the leasehold interest is reducing, so there aren't very many years left on the lease, or B, if the freeholder is charging an extortionate amount for service charges. But there are other options to do with service charges and right to manage that you can look up and understand as well, which are a way out of that. As far as lease lengths are concerned, it's important today with lenders that they will only lend on property that has at least now probably 60 to 65 years left on the lease past the mortgage term, as a result of which they are generally looking to lend on flats with a greater than 75 to 80 year length of term left. Anything more than 80 years at the moment means that you only have to pay a smaller amount because you're paying a reversion on the ground rent. But as far as shorter than 80 years is concerned, then there's another calculation as to the lease, how much the lease extension would cost, which is marriage value. So it's important to make sure that you are looking for a lease generally in excess of 82 years. The process of lease extending is more complicated and is probably better for another topic.